Hey, what's up? It's your girl Fire the Great. I'm back with your April wave for the sign of Gemini. And this is for April 1st through April 15th. How you feel about your partner, how your partner feels about you. That's what we're doing. We're sticking to that same format. If you go ahead and get your natal chart done, you'll be able to see what other signs apply to you. That way, if this read doesn't apply to you, you can look at another video of mine and see if that video, will serve your purpose. If the read resonates, it resonates. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Take the part of the read that resonates with you and just be great with that. Don't try and make the whole storyline apply to you and it doesn't apply to you. Any decks, any crystals, any incense that I use during this read, I'll put in the description box below so you guys can go out and get it. If you would like a personal reading, you can hit me up at firethegreat856@gmail.com and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. I do also encourage you guys to go back and look at the other videos that I've done from last month. That way you can kind of see where things have progressed. I'm being told by a lot of readers as well as just the general public that a lot of my predictions have to happen. They're happening, so that leads me to believe that they're going to continue to happen. So go ahead and check that out. As far as your career and your finance, I'll put that in a separate video. If something about career and finance comes up in the spread here, I'll go ahead and notify you about it. But specifically, primarily, this is just a general love reading. But I will have a video for Gemini for career and finance. So like I said, this is how you feel about your partner, how your partner feels about you. I dig a little deeper. I give you the storyline as it comes out. So that's why I say take what resonates, and what doesn't, just leave it for somebody else. Right? Like I said, I do encourage you guys to get your natal chart done. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. If you subscribe to the video, or my channel rather, I'm able to pick up on your energy, so that way when I do these reads, it's like giving you a more of a private, personal reading. Right? Right. So, Gemini, what I wanted to say to you is that I remember when I did your read for last month, and I'm still getting that same feeling. You're around a lot of people that are giving you jacked up advice. Seriously. They're giving you jacked up advice, and the reason why is because they don't want to see you excel. It's almost as if it's just straight jealousy and envy. They don't want to see you do better than what they're doing. Stop telling everybody what your plans are. Stop telling everybody what your goals are, what your dreams and aspirations are. Just stop. Keep it to yourself. Because some people make it their mission to, hinder other people. It's like, that's just, because honestly, that's what some people are put here on this earth for. So, some people are here to really hinder you, to try and discourage you, make you feel as if you can't do certain things, or why you got to do that, or what you want to do that for. Just, as soon as somebody does that, just remember it and just, make a mental note of it. And just stop telling that person what is going on with you. Just stop doing it. It's not worth it, because a lot of you guys, with the overall energy, it says the energy is gaining momentum, and you got to keep an open mind, because I feel like some of you guys have released that ex, because you guys had a toxic ex. It was either you or your partner, but someone was very, very toxic in that relationship. It was kind of like their way or the highway. They knew right from wrong. You didn't know anything, but, we kind of know what the truth was about that. So, like I said, stop conversing with everyone about what you have going on. Not everyone is on your team. And some of you guys some of you Geminis are finding out that you're pregnant. Some of you Geminis are finding out that you're pregnant. And it's stressful on you right now. It's very, very stressful. I'm going to go ahead and get through these cards because, I don't really need the cards to give you the message. I'm going to just use the cards, like I said, so I don't freak people out, because sometimes that could be a little intimidating to just give someone a direct message and they don't see the cards and it's actually happening. It kind of, makes people a little freaked out. So I'm just gonna, we got the Empress right here. Like I said, some of you guys are pregnant, or you're just stepping into a higher being, a higher level of yourself. You're no longer radiating at the lower vibrations. You're starting to radiate at your, your full potential. You have the Ten of Gabriel, and we have the Justice card. So your partner kind of looks at you as if, I feel like, yeah, this is definitely, this storyline right here is for someone that has a child. You're either about to be pregnant, you are pregnant, or you have children that are, you have children. I'm seeing like little kids, like 5, 6, maybe even 8. But I'm seeing, children in this picture here. It's a family dynamic. You look at your partner as the World card. And we have New Beginnings here. We have the Four of Raphael, and in the middle we have the Four of Michael. So it's a lot of swords here. A lot of swords and a lot of things that are done divinely. So it's not something that you can kind of get out of. It's already what divine has orchestrated for you, for you to have happen to you. So with that being said, I feel like you guys are going back and forth to court. A lot of you guys are going back and forth to court. Might be custody battles. Some of you guys may be getting divorced. This is posing a burden on you. Either you or your partner is becoming a burden. You might also feel underappreciated. With your partner, I think you see them honestly as a situation that's ran its course. It's a done deal. It's over. I just see a lot of options out here. Yeah. See, we got the Seven of Raphael right here. So we got options. You guys have options, and you're not really worried about the partner. I feel like you guys have moved on with your life. But for some reason, it's either you or your partner, Gemini. Somebody can't seem to let the situation go. And what I mean by that is one person has found their happiness, and another person is like trying to disturb that happiness. Somebody really needs to move on with their life, and they're not doing it. It's almost as if, I don't want to say it's like making their day, but it's almost like that's just like a daily goal to either piss you off or to do something to irritate you. Gemini, I feel like with where you live at, you might feel like you're like a maid. Like, guys, remember I just said you guys feel underappreciated? I feel like you guys feel like you're a maid, or you have to do a lot of work. Yeah. So like I said, some of you guys are finding out that you're pregnant. That, or you guys, some of you guys have exes that like to play a lot of mind games. One minute I hate you, the next minute I love you. So I feel like once you're on the outs with this person and they see that you're doing good, because this is a cycle, this is something that is repetitive, and it's something that is very toxic here too. So this is something that's very repetitive, and like I said, I feel like with the ex, right? This ex, as soon as you start getting on your feet, you're not worried about them, you cut them out of your life, you show them, look, I can do better without you. You know, when I'm with you, things are crappy, but when I'm not with you, life is just, candy and flowers. And as soon as they see that, they come back around just to create an issue. So you just kind of see that for what it is. And I think a lot of you guys need to cut it out. Like, cut that energy out. Like, don't even let them come back in. When they come back, they destroy. They don't come back to help. They come back to destroy. It's almost as if it's it's like a premeditated plan. Like, I see that this person is doing good, so I'm going to come back just to make things worse, and then I'm going to leave. I'm going to bring you down to bare minimum, and while I'm making life miserable for you, I'm going to make sure that my ducks are in a row, so when I basically burn down the house, I have some place to go, type of situation here. That's not for everybody, but this is like the main storyline that I'm picking up here. Yeah, definitely things going on in the family. Like I said, some of you guys have moved on. A lot of you guys have moved on and found new love. This person might know that, and it's becoming a problem for them. I'm getting the spying situation. See, we have the 6 of Raphael right here. So kids are involved, and they're coming back. Like I said, somebody is coming back. Somebody's coming back. We have that across from the Judgment card. So that's basically 6 of Cups and the Judgment card right there. So they're coming back around, but they're not coming around for good things. They're coming around to be destructive. See, we got the 10 of Michael right here. That's basically 10 of Swords. They're coming around to be a backstabber, to do more betrayal. That's either you or your partner, but they're not coming around to be helpful in the least bit. That's not what they're doing. Yeah, this is for a lot of you guys, this is a baby, I hate that term, but this is a child's father that's coming back to do this mess. You guys may have been, like I said, in a committed relationship. You guys may have been in a committed relationship. Some of you guys may have been married. But it's also like, and I said this, and I remember saying this before, because I told you guys to get rest, because a lot of you guys were up at night thinking about what you need to do, how you need to live your life. You were up smoking. A lot of you guys were up smoking, drinking, you know. And also with these people, because I feel like, okay, so look, right? Some of you guys smoke and drink in your room, right? And you have people that you do this with. It's not just you. Sometimes it's you. Like, I see it like later in the wee hours of the morning, it's just you. But, let's see, what we got here? But between like the hours of 10, like 10 to maybe midnight, if you have people that come over and they smoke with you and they drink with you, these people are jealous of you. I'm going to just tell you straight up. These people are jealous of you. They don't want you to do anything more than what you're doing right now. That's not for all my Geminis, but that's for a majority of them. So you got to really watch the people that you have around you, because also I feel like these people, when you confide in them about what's going on between your partner, they're going back to your partner and telling them. They're going back to that partner and they're telling them. Yeah, because like they're telling. Alright, so like when you go out on dates, let's say you go out on a date, right? And you tell your friends, you're like, yeah, well, I met this nice guy, this nice girl, and I'm going out on a date. And let's say they go for a walk, or they're ride around in a car or something, they bump into your ex-partner. They're telling them detail for detail what's going on. And remember I kept saying, yeah. So remember I kept saying I felt that like stalker energy. So that's where that's coming from. Because when they're telling this partner, you know, such and such is going out on a date with this person, and they're going here and they're going there, your ex-partner is gearing up to kind of spy on you guys. So when you're at the restaurant and you keep feeling like somebody's watching you, it's because somebody is. Excuse me. It's because somebody is. So stop telling people all of your business, especially these people that you have around you that seem to know everything, but they can't seem to help themselves. Yeah, these people, they know everything, but they can't seem to help themselves. So watch what you tell them. Alright, so just got Cinderella in my head. So, right, it's a mom, it's a mother figure, and it's sisters. I don't know who this, what Gemini this applies for, but watch what you tell this mother figure and watch what you tell these sisters, because they are not happy for you. They want you to stay in the same place that you're at so they can pretty much talk about you. So they can make you out to be that one sister that, this is a female that I'm talking about right now. It could be a male, but this is a storyline for a female that I'm picking up. So this mom wants you to stay at the position that you're in so you can be the child that doesn't have it together. You know what I mean? The sisters want to keep you in that position because they don't want you to be able to have that success story. So you can kind of be, you know, the underdog that won the Super Bowl. They don't want you to win the Super Bowl. You can win a game or two. Like a Monday night football game that no one's really, you know, watching. But you can't, you know, if you win a Sunday game, you know, you're really stepping on toes, but don't win the Super Bowl. Don't win the Super Bowl. That's crazy if you do that. You know what I mean? So don't you know, these sisters, they want to keep you as being the sibling that doesn't have much, so they can feel like they always have, or they're going to always have. But let me tell you something. You're on the road to success. Just keep doing what you're doing, because a lot of you guys are trying to manifest new things. You guys are doing a lot of manifesting right now. And those things that you're manifesting, they're going to come. You have to believe it. So Gemini, a lot of you are going back to school. If not school, you guys are going to like a doing some type of trade. You guys are trying to find your way. You'll be all right. Like I said, you guys are trying to find your way. We have the compass right here. There's secrets around you, like I said. So be careful of what you talk about to people. Less is more. Right? Less is more. And a lot of you guys, like I said, you're doing a lot of smoking, a lot of reflection, self-reflecting. Might even be writing in journals. You're doing a lot of things at night. Also, there's a lot of secretive things going on around you at night. So be careful of that. That said, some of you guys are pregnant. You're finding out that you're pregnant. You may have, or you have children that are of a young age. And pay attention to the details. Like I said, you can't tell everybody all your business. Pay attention to the fine print. If you're signing something, someone pushes you to sign something, just be careful. Think about it. We're still in Mercury retrograde, so I wouldn't sign anything anyway right now. But pay attention to people that try and force you to do certain things, or just tell you that, oh, this is just the greatest idea, or this is something that's really going to benefit you. Do your research, get all the details, look at the fine print, and then take it from there. Don't just do things to make other people happy, because like I said, there's some stuff going on around your home that you're not able to see quite clear. Whether that's the people that you bring in your home, or like I said, secrets surrounding the home. So, gonna be wide open to try new things. I also feel like some of you guys are getting more in tune with your spirituality, with your religion. You're talking to God more. And remember, I told you that you guys have an ex that's coming back. They're going to come back when you least expect it. It's always going to be when you guys are doing great. I mean, you're going to start surprising yourself, and then boom. As soon as you look over here, it's going to be that ex. So, Gemini, this is your girl Fire the Great, and that's all I have for you. But honestly, you guys are on a roll. You guys are doing good. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it. You can do it. You can do anything that you put your mind to. Just make sure that you keep some of your goals and your dreams to yourself, because not everybody is Team Gemini. So, like I said, this is your girl Fire the Great. Gemini, y'all be good. I'll talk to you later.